Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Amanda. Boy, I have not filmed in a long time. I had nothing for this week and I was like, look, I don't even know what to film. So we're gonna talk about some of the makeup that I've been wearing lately. I feel like this is really tall, hold on. A makeup roundup. Some of the things that I've been wearing for the past few months. I haven't really swapped out my makeup in a while. I should probably do that. But I'm really enjoying the things that I've been using, so do I need to? I probably should, just to rotate through more things. But we're gonna talk about the makeup that I've been using the last few months. My thoughts. Most of it's eyeshadow palettes because those are my favorites. So let's get to it. Let's talk about the thing that I absolutely hate first. There's like a fuzz floating around. Hold up here. This came in a duo. It was a gift with purchase from Ulta and it's from Polite Society. It came with the mascara, which is over there. That's fine. The mascara is fine. Nothing amazing, but it's not bad. And then it also came with this big mouth lip plumping oil gloss. Absolutely not. This tastes like you are applying Roundup to your lips. It smells and tastes horrible. It immediately started like hurting my throat. No. Immediately no. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing what I needed to see. Immediately no. I don't mind a lip plumper. I love a lip plumper. I don't mind a tingling sensation. It doesn't have to taste like mint or vanilla, but it can't taste like Roundup. Absolutely not. The next kind of meh thing to me is this blush from r.e.m. Beauty. This came in the one of the volumes of the Trend Mood boxes. I can't remember which volume, but it came in that box. So this is the r.e.m. Beauty Redimension Hydra Powder Blush, and these are so beautiful. I mean, the blush itself is beautiful. This is called Mai Tai. I just don't love this type of color on me with this much sheen. I feel like the gold really picks up more than like anything else. And it's just, I don't think it looks good. The color itself is really beautiful. And when I swatch it, it looks really nice. But on my cheeks, the gold shimmer really stands out. And I don't love that. I'm not going to keep this blush. I know Heather has all of these and she really likes these. The other colors look beautiful, but just the sheen with this like peachy color is not really for me. So I'm not sure who I'm going to give this to, but I mean, I've literally worn it once, so I should probably just try to sell it on Poshmark or something. I don't know, but not my favorite. The next meh thing is a product that I love others from the line, but this color, again, I just don't think it's very flattering on me. And this is the Bareminerals Gen Nude Blonzer in Kiss of Spice. And it was hard to tell the exact color of this on the, I got this from the Ulta website. It was hard, it did not look this metallic on the Ulta website to me. So this color for me, it's supposed to be a blush and bronzer. And obviously this is probably meant for someone with a deeper skin tone. But for me, this just doesn't look, it just does not look good on me. I love the others from that line though. The Kiss of Rose and Kiss of Pink, I think are the other two that I have. And I love those. They're beautiful. Let's just stay with cheeks while we're here. Heather, Love Heatherette, has sent, she sent a bunch of makeup to me last month. I will try to remember to link that video up here. There were a lot of Kaja products in the box and I had not really tried much from Kaja. I had tried, I think, one of their glosses before and I really liked it, so I was very excited to try more. This is one of the things that she sent. It's the Play Bento Butter Up. This is a blush bronzer highlight stack. And I wasn't sure I was going to like this because for some reason stacks of products just aren't a thing that draws me in to try the product. But I really wanted to try it, so I've been using this quite a bit. Actually, the blush and highlight are both powder products. There's no individual names for the shades. So the blush is this really pretty medium pink. The highlight is a lovely, a little bit of a champagne color. And then the bronzer is a cream. I have never used a cream bronzer before. I did also post a reel using all of these, most of these things. I'll try to remember to link it in the description box too. So I'm not sure if I did it properly, but I thought it looked nice. And this also kind of smells like, I feel like it smells like cookie dough or something, but not egregiously. And it's just the cream that smells like that, not the powders. I've been enjoying this. I think this is something that is like really great if you are traveling and you don't want to take a bunch of things. I will totally just throw this in a makeup bag. I've also been using 2 of the Kaja stacks. These are the Beauty Bento stacks. So we have number 2 Orange Blossom with this rosy color, orangey coral, and then a beautiful chocolate. These are all shimmers. I really like this one. And then we have Chocolate Dahlia, which has a champagne shimmery shade on the top, and then 2 matte shades, a medium brown and then a darker brown. I've been wearing both of these quite a lot. I think that they're very versatile and useful, and they're great for adding into palettes that you might need a transition shade, or even palettes that you might need like a simple shimmer shade, depending on what the palette is, of course. But I've really been enjoying these. I wasn't sure how to feel about these, but I quite like them. So I'm excited to carry on using these. I've also been using the Kaja Bouncy Blendable Highlighter in the shade Luna, which has this lovely little tab to open. This is a bouncy highlighter, and this is more gold than the other, or in the little stack. I haven't been wearing this very intensely, like I haven't been building it up, but you can, otherwise it's kind of a subtle gold highlight, but I think that makes it look nicer. It doesn't look aggressive. I don't mind an aggressive highlight sometimes, but sometimes I don't want an aggressive highlight. I just want a little bit of highlight. And I think that you can do both of this, and that's really nice. These 2 blushes from Persona Cosmetics. I love Persona Cosmetics. I don't know if their sale is still going on, but they've been doing 30% off site-wide for Black Friday. I don't know if that sale carries through to Cyber Monday. This video is going up on Cyber Monday. If these are still on sale, I highly recommend these. I have all 4 of their super blushes, and I love them. I have been wearing Georgia almost nonstop. I'm surprised there's not a dip in this pan, because I've been wearing it incessantly. It goes with just about every eye look that I do. I'm not normally a peachy blush person, but this is, it's not as much orangey peach as it is more pinky peach, and I feel like that color of peach looks more flattering on me than like an orangey peach. But I have been wearing this blush so much, it's not even funny. It's like I don't know what to wear, I'm just gonna wear Georgia kind of blush. And then I also purchased Jam. This was available in their stick form first, and they just a couple months ago released it in the powder blush. I also love this blush. It's obviously a much more bold color. You can apply this with a light hand, and you know, I can wear it and it looks fine. This is actually what I'm wearing today, and I just think it's so pretty. A little greasy, but that's nothing new. But anyway, I highly recommend the Persona blushes. I mean, they're favorites. They're top favorites. If I have to travel, I'm throwing Georgia or Carmel in there. I love that color as well, but these are the 2 that I've been wearing lately. Georgia and Jam. We have a lip thing, and then the rest are all eyeshadow palettes. The lip thing is the thing that I'm wearing today. This is from Iconic London, and this is their, what is it called? Lustre Lip Oil, and this is in the flavor She's Peach. It tastes like peaches, and it's delicious. And it makes your lips look so juicy. Just a gross word to describe really anything, honestly, but it's really nice. This is lovely. I think they have other flavors. I don't know what they are, but I would definitely repurchase this. I'm obviously not close to finishing it yet, but I've been using enough that there is like a fill line. That should speak volumes if you know how I am about lip products and how bad I am at wearing them. All right, we have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. This is from r.e.m. Beauty. This is called Groovy Baby, one of the eyeshadow palettes from the brand. These were on sale not a couple months ago, and so I think it was half off. And I really like these colors. These are the most interesting colors, I thought, from the palette selections that they had. But I just don't love these shadows. I've used them multiple times, and every time they look rather patchy. You know, I'm not a professional by any means, but I've worn enough eyeshadow that I know how to apply it. and not have it look patchy. And I can't figure these out. I still really don't like the packaging. Like it looks, I just don't really like the packaging. And I also don't like that there's no distinguishing features on them to tell you what color it is. If you have multiple palettes from this brand, you have to either remember all the names, which maybe isn't that big of a deal, but sometimes you forget, or pull them out and open them to see what the colors are. I just don't like that. Like that just bothers me. I don't know why. So I don't love this. I don't really know if I'm gonna keep this either. I'm well past the return date for it, and I should have just returned it. It was $12. $12 is $12. If you've used these, is that your experience with the brand? Maybe it's these colors, these darker colors. I don't know. Didn't make me super excited to try any more eyeshadow from the brand though. I really like the lip products that I've tried from r.e.m. Beauty. I've not tried anything else. This is from Milani. This is the Volume 130 Smoky All-Inclusive Eye, Cheek, and Face Palette. And this is pretty nice. This blush down here is very sheeny. I don't know. Ooh, that's sheeny. I don't know that I will love that too much, but the other, I mean, it's a beautiful color, but the other blush is much more my speed. The eyeshadow shades here are obviously very simple, but that's how you do a smoky look, just simply. But, you know, if you want a simple smoky look, I think this is actually really cool. I might have one other of the Milani face palettes, but I don't think I've tried it yet because this one Heather sent me. I really love this silvery shadow shade. I mean, that is just so cool. I found this at Walmart. It was a while ago though. I don't know if it's still there. I liked it. Who doesn't look good in a smoky eye, you know? I don't feel like a smoky eye is my signature look, but it doesn't look good in a smoky eye. I have two things from a Nude brand called Bada Beauties. This was in collaboration with Ashley Elliott, the gel queen, whose videos I'm sure you've seen on Facebook or Instagram. And they were doing a 50% off sale because they were temporarily closing. I am not sure why. I know the owner might still be in the army, so I don't know if it's a deployment issue. I don't know why. But this is the palette. There's greens and bronzes, you know. Lovely shades. These shades are right up my alley. I didn't know what to expect from the brand. I'd never tried them before. And I would say that they're not the most amazing eyeshadows that I've ever used in my life. They're good. They're usable. They blend well. They aren't patchy. The metallic shades, I foil every metallic shade with like a setting spray. I don't ever just apply one with no liquid. So I definitely did that for these as well, but they foiled well. They didn't seem to crease or like pull away when I was foiling them, because sometimes that happens. I did also purchase the brush roll because, like, why not? I've mainly used the eye brushes. And again, they're fine. They're very soft. They don't seem to be shedding. The cheek, it doesn't say what the brushes are for, but the bigger brushes came with little mesh covers to protect them. And there's enough brushes in here to do a full face of makeup. There's a paddle foundation brush. There's like an angled brush, a fluffy brush. I gotta stick these things back in here. Well, I'm not really sure what this is for, like maybe under eye concealer. And then eye brushes. The brushes seem nice. I haven't actually washed them yet. I've only used them 1 or 2 times. I didn't hate them when I used them. Always love finding new indie brands, you know? The Oden's Eye and Angelica Nyquist Halloween palettes are, of course, completely perfect. I've been using Little Ghost like nobody's business. I mean, look at these colors. Oden's Eye is almost an automatic purchase for me at this point. Their quality just gets better with each palette. I love the shade selection. They ship very quickly and everything ships very securely. Most importantly, this is just a beautiful color story. I really want to do like a bright yellow and purple. Like, I always think about it in football terms. Like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm rooting for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm not ever, okay? I'm rooting for Kirk Cousins because I like Kirk Cousins, but I'm never rooting for the Minnesota Vikings. So I think about this. Same with like green and gold, never the Packers. never. But I love green and gold together as John Deere colors. And then this one is called the Trick or Treat palette. Look at, I mean, this green is, it looks like poison green. It looks so, it's so delicious and beautiful. It's called Witch's Brew. And then this green down here, Crypt Keeper. I don't know if you can see, there's almost like a very subtle blue shift in it. Oh, I think that these are still available on the Oden's Eye website. They are also doing a Black Friday sale. I think that these are still available on the Oden's Eye website. Really love that one. This is one that I purchased from TJ Maxx a couple months ago. I wasn't gonna buy this from Glamlite when it originally released, but I saw it at TJ Maxx. I thought, well, I do want it. And this is the Glamlite and Barbie Dream Summer palette. Very colorful. Lots of pretty mattes, lots of beautiful shimmers. I haven't used every shade in this palette, but the shades I have used are lovely. Glamlite has a really solid formula. I feel I enjoy their formula, and that was that. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fall Romance palette. This came in a different Trend Mood box, and I bought the box because the price of the box was cheaper than just buying the palette, and then I was gonna get the bonus stuff anyway. This is beautiful. It's a very fall, I mean, this looks like fall. This is a very fall color story. I love the greens, of course. I love these purples. These two shades, oops, get that one on there, are almost like topper shades, but no, not that one. Wrong one. This green, Crown and Moonlight. I mean, Smoke is beautiful too, but it's not a topper. So we have Crown, Moonlight, and Smoke. They are lovely. This Ember shade is one of those mattes with glitter, but you can't really see the glitter. It just kind of blends away. So if you don't like those, I don't think I've ever used a matte where you can see the glitter in it. They all just blend away. I don't know why we're still putting the glitters in the mattes. No one seems to like them, but whatever. And the last new palette that I've been using, I do have two like repeats, but this is the KBD Surreal Bloom palette. And I know people were kind of dogging on this when they first saw it, and I think this is actually beautiful. These are all creamy shimmers, and they all, I haven't worn the purple yet, but I mean, look at these. Look at this blue, this like icy blue. It's completely gorgeous. I don't think I can do this. Oh, those are beautiful. And then we have the white and the gold. I mean, these are lovely. What are we talking about here? These are beautiful. I wore the icy blue color the other night. We went to the Zoo Lights, the Detroit Zoo Wild Lights, and I wanted something icy. And I just put, I think, the lightest brown from the Kaja stack in my crease, and then I just patted the blue on top, and it was beautiful. It looked so nice. And these shades, you don't have to foil. I typically foil every shimmer shade. These are very creamy. They almost feel like a cream to powder, but they're not. They're powder. But man, these are beautiful. I also adore this packaging with these beautiful birds and flowers on it. I mean, I personally think that palette is beautiful, and I am so glad that I bought it. I have been using a couple oldies but goodies lately too. So we have the Fantasy Cosmetica Rogue palette. I'm not sure if this is my favorite Fantasy Cosmetica palette, because I really enjoy all of the palettes that I've tried. Oh my gosh, I just bought 2 of their holographic singles. I literally gasped when I swatched them. Like out loud gasped. They are stunning. You will see those in a different video, but I really just like everything that they've been doing. Their color stories are really fun, and the formula seems to improve from palette to palette. These have kind of, it's almost like flakes. In the previous palettes that I have from Fantasy Cosmetica, the Bard and the Druid palette, the flakes, there's a little bit of flaky fallout from those. These seem to be more pressed into whatever they're being pressed into. I don't know how to make makeup, but there is not as much fallout with these as there is from the Druid palette, which, I mean, I'll deal with it. If you want to have glitter green flakes all over my face, I don't really care. I look good. But I really love the Rogue palette. And then another from Oden's Eye. This is their Christmas palette from last year, or one of them. This is the Merry Christmas palette. They did bring these back this year, which everyone was really excited about. Haven't broken into the new ones yet, but they're here. And I mean, look at this green and pink. Like, what? They're just, oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. I just love Oden's Eye. If you haven't tried Oden's Eye, I highly recommend them. They are very quickly becoming one of my absolute favorite brands. That is everything that I've been using lately. I would love to know what makeup you guys have been wearing lately. Have you been digging into your stash? Have you been buying new things? Have you been wearing new things? What have you been wearing? Let me know. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I will talk to you guys in the next video.